Greetings from the Compass Guide. As we had mentioned that we are going to come back to all of you with stories and experiences that we have lived in our own careers and bring it in front of you to be able to solve some of your problems. And there was one particular topic that I was going through, and the research was very appealing. The research says that a new manager, somebody who has been a top performer and has taken on a role which is of a people manager, the research is saying, the statistics is saying that 50% of those top performers, top individual contributors who became managers have actually become adequate in their appraisals. So from top performers, they have become moderate. That's one observation. And the other observation that I also saw from a research, that what are the top issues that a new manager faces? And one of them is obviously to come out of that individual contributor mentality, the individual contributor that you were, the successful one, come out of that and be able to really bring in your team together and really build your team to make that success really become a collective success. And based on these two researches, I thought that I will share a story which I came across, and I thought it helped me in some ways to really build a team and build teams which would be more collaborative and are more successful. The story is of the fable, the famous fable of the hare and the turtle. The hare and the turtle story, we all know that the turtle wins the race, slow and steady, the hare slips and he takes rest and the turtle wins, and the life lesson was slow and steady wins the race. But that was a life lesson. On a career graph, on a career path, the story that I saw and I heard, the 2 or 3 versions of it was very different and very interesting. The second version of the story says that the hare actually really felt bad about what he did and really challenged the turtle again. And this time the hare decided that he is not going to stop, he is not going to really relax, and he took the race seriously, and no brainer, he won it. And the moral of that story is that if you have somebody in the team who is also quick, fast, swift, but also can bounce back, understands his gaps and comes back, he's also a very important resource to have. The story becomes very interesting down the line. Now the turtle starts thinking that the hare is naturally strong in the path that he decided to run. So the turtle went back to the hare and challenged him again, and this time the turtle said that he would decide on the course. The hare obliged, both of them took the race, and halfway down the hare was obviously leading, and they find a river in between. And now the hare is trying to find how to cross. In the meantime, the turtle comes in, swims across the river and wins the race. The moral of that part of the story comes in as you can have somebody swift, fast, but it all depends on that particular person's ability in that particular situation. Everyone has their own strength, everyone is unique, and that's what the real winner is all about. The last part of the story becomes very interesting when both of them come together and decides, and they have already become friends, and they decide to take this difficult course together. And that's where the hare carries the turtle on its back and runs on the ground, and the turtle carries the hare on its back while swimming across the river, and they win it over together. And obviously, no brainer again, teamwork worked in this case, and it really helped them to achieve what seems to be difficult. Now that brings us to our context. If you are a new team leader, if you are a new manager, if you are somebody who had been excellent, you have been the hare in the ground, or you have been the turtle in the water, please remember that when you are really looking at your team, you would have hares and the turtles and the likes of them in different forms in your team. Do not look at them with one single lens of a hare or one single lens of a turtle. If you can mix both of them, really go deeper, understand what your team is, understand their strength, and then put that whole piece into play where the right problem is in front of the right specialist, and then the teamwork becomes more critical, the teamwork becomes real collaboration, real cooperation, and the win is almost a certain. So, guys, friends, this is the one story that I want you to take home. I want you to ponder upon and really put this into your practice, because at the end of it, you can only do things differently when you move to a next level. Understand and make it a win for your team members, because individually, if your team members win, if they win as a group, that's where, as a team leader or as a manager, you win the race and all of you progress. I hope you love this story. It worked for me. It really helped me in my career path. I'm sure it's going to help you. Thanks for watching this video. Please do like us in our LinkedIn page, The Compass Guide, our Facebook page, and please subscribe to our YouTube videos. Looking forward to meeting you soon. Thank you and have a nice time.